Cassava is the world's most widely grown starch root crop and accounts for a third of the total production of staple food crops in sub-Saharan Africa. It is the most resilient to climate change among all major African crops. The cassava value chain employs 30% of the population directly and indirectly. Busia in Kenya is the highest cassava producing county at 256,000 tons grown on 17,000 hectares between 2012 and 2018, followed by Kilifi County that is producing 107,000 tons on 5,788 hectares in the same period. Conversely, Lamu County produced 28,500 tons on 1,274 hectares during the same period. Other cassava-producing counties include Migori, Homa Bay, Kwale, Siaya, Machakos, Makueni, Kitui, and Kisumu. The Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Institute, through the Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project, has been at the forefront in training agricultural extension officers and lead farmers throughout the country on climate-smart technologies, innovations, and management practices on cassava value chain.
The training of today is focused on cassava production. As you might be aware, cassava is the third most important food crop in this country, utilized by about 2.5 million Kenyans. Our current production is about 1.5 million metric tons, produced from 83,000 hectares, worth about 22 billion Kenya shillings. So going forward, this is a very important crop because it is used as food, it is used as feed, it is used in industry, and we think that farmers in the arid and semi-arid areas of this country can be able to benefit from this crop.
Statistics from the Ministry of Agriculture show that cassava production in Kenya has been on a decline by 44% due to several constraints facing the sub-sector, a trend that needs to be reversed. The decline is attributed to lack of high-yielding varieties, damages to cassava through brown streak disease and cassava mosaic disease, poor agronomic practices, post-harvest losses and poor storage methods, lack of value addition and product development, and lack of a reliable market.
The issue of marketing comes because crops, especially in one part of the country, are harvested at the same time. So there is a glut in the market. But if they are processed into flour and other products, that glut is removed. So that's why we are encouraging farmers to form cooperatives, to form groups, so that they can be able to acquire basic machinery for value addition. And also part of the training we are doing today is on post-harvest management. That is value addition, so that they can be able to prolong the life of the product, so that they don't create a glut in the market. Currently, I cannot say we are able to meet the demand, because you are aware of the proposal to have maize and wheat blended with cassava. If we were to go that direction, there wouldn't be enough cassava to be able to blend. So currently, most of it is just used for cooking. Very little is going into the industry. But if the industry opens up, and also the industry cannot open up if we don't have enough planting material. So this training is going to help farmers to be able to produce higher quantities, which can now go into the industry. But currently, we cannot say we have enough. Even for eating, in some seasons in this part of the country, cassava will be coming from as far as Busia. So we don't have enough.
The crop is an important source of dietary energy, grown mainly for its tuberous roots as food, and is eaten raw after boiling or processed. The roots are peeled, sun-dried, and milled to flour for better storage. Flour is used to make porridge, ugali, local brews, or mixed with wheat flour for home baking. Cassava leaves are used as vegetables among many communities and also as animal feed. The tuberous roots are raw materials for animal feed, pharmaceutical substrates, textile, starch, beer brewing, confectionaries, and biofuel industries.
Part of the training we are doing here, why we are encouraging farmers to be able to form cooperatives, is because it's so that they can be able, when they are organized, they can be able to produce the quantities that breweries requires. Because if you are a farmer producing only 2 tons, breweries will not be interested because they want sustainability. So the potential is very huge. That's why we are bringing farmers together, and we are hoping that once they are organized, now companies that do starch or do beer can now be able to come in and take advantage of that organization to be able to support the farmers to produce enough quantities for industry. In the last several months, KALRO has been distributing indigenous fruits and vegetables to farmers in different counties, and we know that from our research, we know that indigenous fruits and vegetables are very, very nutritious, and therefore we are not only eating to fill our stomachs, but we are eating nutritious food, and that's why we are encouraging traditional fruits and vegetables. And cassava, being a traditional food, is one of those foods that are nutritious.
The direct beneficiaries of the KSAP project is estimated at about 521,500 households of smallholder farmers, agro-pastoralists and pastoralists. Here at KALRO's Industrial Crops Research Center in Kilifi County, the mood is ecstatic.
Safari ya kukuru ilianza kakara, ikaenda kekere, kikiri, kokoro, ikafika kukuru.
The challenges is varieties of low yield potential. They grow their local varieties. Mostly preferred variety in this region is Kibanda Meno, which has good qualities but has low yield of 5 to 11 tons compared to over 70 tons of the improved varieties, and also 90 tons per hectare, the potential that the crop can give. The other challenge is lack of clean planting material, and in this project we are training them on how to multiply using improved varieties and using the tissue culture. We are also looking at poor management practices. Most of the farmers plant cassava in not the right plant population. They do not weed it as required. They don't apply the right inputs like fertilizer, and in this we hope to train farmers so that they can apply good agronomic practices with varieties with high yield potential. And once we have increased the productivity, there's the challenge of market, and we are addressing that challenge of market through value addition by requesting farmers to form groups, as you have already been told by our Director General, so that they can process into products that can have prolonged shelf life, as well as also making them more nutritious.
Samuel Sunday is a cassava farmer in Mtwapa, Kilifi County. He grows the tajirika variety.
Tulikuja tukafunzwa kwa pamoja na maofisa wetu wa kilimo wa KALRO, ndio sasa wakatueleza jinsi hii mihogo ya tajirika unavyohifadhi, unavyoivuna, na tukaanza kupanda, na pia mimi nikaona ni kweli ni kitu ina faida, nikapanda, nikatoa mazao, nikauza, nikaona ina faida. Ndio sasa hata sasa kwa sasa inaendelea na kulima mihogo.
Sunday and Mishi are members of a youth group who are reaping from the fruits of agribusiness. Sunday, however, warns that it has not been an easy journey.
Changamoto ya kwanza ya mihogo ni soko. Kama hii mihogo ya tajirika, hii haendi sawa na mihogo ya kienyeji. Sasa hii ukipanda sawa na mihogo ya kienyeji wakati wa soko, unakuta hii mihogo ya tajirika watu wengi wananunua hii mihogo ya ninio ya kienyeji wanaacha tajirika. Halafu pili, changamoto ya hii mihogo ni muda. Kama vile umepanda, ikifika ile muda wake atakana tayari utoe, upate soko uuze, lakini ukipitisha kama miezi miwili hivi inaharibika. Halafu wakati mwingine unapanda mihogo wakati wa mvua pia, kwa sababu umepanda kama eka tuseme kama 3 4, hiyo ama 5 huwezi fanya irrigation hizo kwa shamba yote. Sasa unakuta wakati mwingine mvua inanyesha inakata, sasa mihogo inakosani kuweka vitu ndani sana, ile kujaza ndani mihogo. Sasa unakuta unatoa mihogo wakati mwingine hamna kitu, unang'oa kama 23 hivi, hamna kitu. Sasa sana wani hivyo.
Binafsi nashukuru tangu nianze kupanda muhogo nimefaidika in one way, kwa sababu nikiwa nalima muhogo na nikiuza inanipatia pesa ambazo zinanisaidia kukidhi mahitaji yangu nyumbani. ya kama muhogo wenye unaona hapa unaitwa muhogo wa tajirika, aina ya tajirika. Huwa unachukua muda mfupi sana kukomaa na ukiuza huwa ni mzito. So nikiuza kikilo huwa ninapata faida kubwa, manake unashukisha kilo haraka.
Mishi and Sande have been equipped with knowledge and skills on business and marketing of cassava and processed products.
Hii huwa tunauza kama imebaki, tunangoa, tunapasua ile pisipisi ile makopa na tunauza. Watu wanapata pia chakula, wanayepeleka mtamboni, wanashaga nini mambo na uji, hiyo unachanganya hata na unga, unatengeneza mahamri, chapati, na huwa inasaidia. Kama imebaki wale wa mama sokoni hawakununua, sisi tunatoa hiyo, tunatengeneza makopa na tunatengeneza unga, tunauzia watu, wanatengeneza chapati, mahamri hivyo. Eka moja inaweza toa hata 1,500,000, 200,000, inategemea na mvua venye imenyesha. Ikiwa mvua imenyesha vizuri kabisa na mhogo umeupalilia vizuri, umefanyia kila kitu vile inavyohitajika mhogo upande, basi mhogo utakupatia pesa. Eka moja inaweza kupata 200,000, lakini kama mvua imekatakata hivi, basi ndo hapo sasa unakuta utakuwa sasa haujajaza vizuri kwa ndani mihogo. Sasa hapo unaweza kupata 100,000, 1,500,000, lakini mvua ikiwa vizuri basi unapata hata 200,000.
Sisi hapa katika ukulima wetu tunatafuta market sisi wenyewe. Kuna wale ambao wanakuja hapa kwa shamba kuchukua hapa shambani, na sisi wenyewe pia tunatoka nje kwenda kutafuta market kwa masoko. Tunachukua bidhaa zetu na tunapeleka pale, ndo tusiende hasara sana. Kwa hivyo tunapata faida.
Sisi tunataka baada ya muda kama hiyo miaka 5 ijayo, sisi tutafungua soko letu, tunatoa shambani, tunapeleka, tuko na soko letu la mihogo, na tuko na kama ni mahoteli yetu tumefungua ile, tukishatoa ile chakula ile unga wa mihogo tunaenda tunatengeneza vyakula, tunauza tayari kama ni kwa soko letu. Alafu hiyo tutakuwa tumefanya kwa wingi, tunachukua hizo unga tuna supply kama kwa supermarket hivyo.
Kikundi chetu kinaitwa Mtomondoni Scheme Youth Group, na mimi nikiwa ni mmoja wao wa chair lady wa kikundi hiki, na kilianza mwaka jana mwezi wa 7. Sofani kama tumemaliza mwaka na miezi kadhaa, na katika faida hii tumepata cause tumewezesha kushika vijana hapa mtaani ambao wamekuwa pengine wako idle. Sasa tumewaika pamoja na tunafanya ukulima, na tunaona sasa tunaendelea vizuri. Hakuna vijana tena wa kuzurura mtaani ama wa kusema hakuna kazi. Tunajipatia kazi sisi wenyewe.
Some of the specific objectives of this training is to enhance farmer trainers with knowledge on the cassava varieties suitable for their environment, for industrial use and tolerant to cassava brown streak, to provide farmer trainers with knowledge and skills on clean seed production for cassava.